That work?
Right. Hello, people of the internet.
And welcome. You know me, I'm the crazy one.
You know me,
Hello,
I'm the bald one.
I've been waiting a while. Please welcome my guests, John and Tara. Tara, you already know as Diamond Pixie Crafts, the co-owner of my group. John is her loving partner, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Haribo's put hello avocado and boiled egg.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, apparently my nickname's Avocado because, let me bring it up on my face a bit. When I'm in chat with him and he's misbehaving, I go,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Well, because you have no hair, apparently you look like a bald egg.
I feel like one. I'm actually quite flattered by that because I do like boiled eggs greatly.
So does he.
So, how did you get into diamond art?
Your missus. It's Tara's fault.
Okay. So, what was your first diamond art, and what made you take it up? I know this is your show, and but what made you take it up?
Well, I did the novel that Tara did, and at that point in my life, it was quite a dark time, and I found how calm I was after doing that, and how pretty it looked as well. I was like, I'm going to try another one. So I bought another one, and let's say I never looked back.
That's really good. I think the problem with dark times is if you see someone medically, I'll put this as the best way I can and the shortest. If you see someone medically, they can kind of say, "This is why I've got no hair," because they would constantly be patting me on the head. But they can sort of say, "There, everything's all right. Just get on with it."
Yeah, they're patronising. Yes.
So there is an awful lot of that. There's a lot of. I'm sure you'll be all right. It's not happening now. I don't know what's the matter with you. Goodbye. So there's tons of that. Which is really frustrating.
Also, I don't know whether you're aware of this, but if you're on the NHS and you see the mental health team, they're only allowed to do 8 telephone consults. After that, they have to discharge you or section you.
Right.
Which is what happened to me. And then I hit this dark period, and the nurses that were coming out to do my legs told the doctors I was suicidal.
Right.
And that they were concerned, that I was going to do self-harm. The doctor's answer was to ring me once a week and tell me not to kill myself.
Yeah.
They literally rang up and says, "Are you okay? Don't kill yourself, or we'll ring you next week."
They said to me, they said, have you any thoughts at all about killing anybody? So I said, only people that ring me up asking if I want to kill people.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, because I spoke to I spoke to a whole load of different therapy people with the best will in the world. Some of them have had to leave therapy because the strain of it was too much talking to me. One of the guys who gave me therapy, he said, I've never heard anything like it. And he used me as an example to other people that to go and see him to tell him how bad their life was. And he says, if you think your life's bad, listen to this poor sod. Yeah. I had another guy who just couldn't take it anymore and went to America. And I had a friend of 30 years who unfriended me by text because it messed her mind up so much. So it's a very strange thing. And I think the autism thing is kind of being accepted by society a little bit now. But the guy that was doing some counseling for me said, we don't understand the human brain. We don't know what makes people tick. But kind of understand a little bit about autism. He says, but a lot of the human brain we just don't get.
Exactly.
Which is
no, I mean, 20 years ago, if you had autism, they put you in a home.
Yeah.
Hi, Hi to Haribo and Diamond Grandma. Hi to Kimberly Darby. And hi to the Crafty Witch UK. And Sharon, Haribo says you look like Liz Truss.
Oh, good. Hi, Arietta, Lynn, and anybody else who's coming. I'm sorry if I'm not keeping up. I'm still out of it today, but I'm here. And if you have any questions for myself, for John or Tara, please feel free
Except
to
hair
ask
care
them.
products. I don't want to answer any more hair care products. I'm sick of it.
Hi, Dad.
Anyone that wants to know hair care products, just message me privately and I'll tell them.
Oh.
Sharon, what's your favourite picture that you've done so far?
They ask me that every time. I think to date is the one I'm working on. I absolutely am loving this dragon. Not only because it's a dragon, but it's crystals and glow in the dark. You know, what can I say? Apart from that, I think my second favourite is the rainbow dragon that I did. Can you see a theme here?
Dragons, then.
Yeah. Anything dragons, magical, that's it, it always floats my boat. Hi, Gemma. For everybody that doesn't realise, DS is my dad and Gemma is my daughter-in-law.
So, is there any questions anyone would like to ask us?
Yeah, Haribo said, do you use wash and go?
Yes, but it went.
He washed and off.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't realise because I read on the bottle that it said fly away hair. I didn't think that it actually would.
Yeah. So John,
sadly,
tell us a bit about your channel.
No, actually, tell them. John does have hair.
I do have hair.
But when it grows, he looks like the Mad Professor.
Yeah, I just look loony.
So
and growing up, I had horrible, thick, greasy, dandruffy, lank, revolting,
Yeah.
hair, like that. So no, I don't miss that. Surprisingly.
Exactly. I know a couple of people who are follically challenged when it comes to hair,
Yeah.
but I actually think they look better without it. So
They do.
definitely in John's.
I'm trying to be word things
Politically correct. Yeah, politically correct. Yeah. But it is quite strange when people do shout, and you might be surprised to learn this, Sharon. I've had one or two people shout insults at me in 54 years. One or two, and a lot of them start with the bald thing, and I think they think that I don't know, because the mirrors in our house do work, you know.
When it comes to baldness and obesity, I think people think we're blind. I walked into a doctor's office once and he went, "You do know you're fat." I went, "Oh, really? I thought it was a
Yes, when one said that to me, my exact response was, "No shit, really?"
Yeah.
Exactly.
Someone on the internet's just sworn. That was a swear word, wasn't it?
Oh dear, never mind.
Never mind. That doesn't happen.
No, it's not. No, it's not Haribo. That would look awful. No.
No.
He's bald with a beard is nice. No.
No, it's not.
No, I
It
don't.
looks as though you've glued your head on upside down in some cases.
Don't like beards at all.
No, I don't either.
Don't like beards.
So, do you want to tell us about your channel, John?
Well, I go on my channel, and I don't go on as much as I did because what happens is, I used to do a regular film review on there, and then I got to the stage where no one was watching except Tara, two other people, and a woman in Skegness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there was that lady in America. Don't forget that.
There was a lady in America, and so no one was watching, and I was putting quite a bit into the videos, but no one was watching. And then I started doing that tactic, you know, where you do that, and I went on and started reading Paddington Bear stories.
Yeah.
Which people liked. However, this woman in wherever it was, I think it was down south somewhere, messaged, and she said, "Oh, I do like your reading voice. It's just like you're reading to me. And
Oh,
that
my
scared the living
God.
daylights out of me. Yeah, so I've stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it
That's
is.
probably her.
You
That's
have
probably
got
her ringing up now.
nice reading voice. It is really nice.
No,
Yeah.
that's just my thing telling me the weather for tomorrow, and I'm not even going to look at it.
I think rain tomorrow. I think it's raining tomorrow.
It's Britain, of course it's going to rain.
But I'd like to say how much I've enjoyed the Sassy Crafting sisters and the other people. I've enjoyed that because I think it's their birthday, isn't it? Soon.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're having a PJ party, I believe, tonight.
Oh, okay then. I might be asleep by then.
Well, I think it's 7 p.m. for them. So it'll be 12 midnight or something
I
for
should
us.
be.
I shan't be going, I've told them. Mum's
Well, I will
coming
be there in
tomorrow,
spirit.
I've got to get some sleep.
Yeah.
And as you can see by the bags under my eyes, I need sleep.
Yeah. Well, it's. I have suitcases under mine, and I enjoy every moment of sleep. I must be honest. What do you think to the new Doctor Who? Then, do you think the new Doctor Who will be all right, or do you like the old one? Or
I'm going to reserve judgment. Because I'm not sure on this one. But then again, I wasn't sure on Whittaker, so
did you
I
like
honestly
her?
could not get my head round a female one. Could not
No.
get my head round that. But now she's going. I'm a case of, is the other one going to be any better?
Yeah, I think they'll just. Oh, thank you, Crafting with V. They've just subscribed to my channel. That's awesome.
There you go.
I should try and do some more. I do TikTok, but when I tell people, they kind of sort of give me this. Ah, bless him. sort of look.
Whoever is messaging me, I can't answer.
She can't answer. She's live on the internet. Have you got any more questions, Tara Louise?
Do you think it'll be better now Russell T Davies is coming back?
Do you think it'll be better now Russell T Davies is coming back? Oh,
No.
yeah. Well, yeah, I think so. Because what they've done is the majority of the terrestrial channels, like the 4 main channels, have all but stopped producing different types of drama. So like the sci-fi and the westerns and the spooky and all sorts of things like that. So they do have an awful lot of reality TV. There's tons and tons and tons of reality TV because it's cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And so the shows all during the day on the BBC and that, a lot of it is just reality TV, like it's antique shows or cookery shows or something like that. So they've stopped kind of making different types of shows. And if you remember, like, a Saturday night 20, 30 years ago, even less than that, there was like Basil Brush and there was, Russ Abbott and there was all sorts of things like that. And that's all gone.
I miss things like Russ Abbott and Generation Game.
Yeah.
Which is that we can't wait for him to be back. And we need to get Neil, I'm going to read that wrong.
Neil Gaiman.
To write more episodes.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, spot on. He was really good.
Yeah. If you hadn't guessed, Harry Bowie's not a Doctor Who fan.
Are you?
Whoever is messaging me on Facebook Messenger, I cannot answer why I'm live.
So, okay then. If you could pick 2 TV shows and have a mad crossover, what would it be?
Go on then, Sharon. You can answer that.
Honestly, I don't know.
2 TV shows. I would pick a TV show from when I was growing up called Crossroads, which I'm sure you might remember. Yeah.
Well.
And I would cross it over with Triangle.
Oh, that's terrible.
Do you remember Triangle?
Not very well.
Oh, Triangle had all these people on this boat. Kate O'Mara was on it and all that sort of thing. And it was fairly well. So I would do that. I would have a Crossroads Triangle crossover.
Yeah.
I would go, me personally, I think we'd have to have The Equalizer with Edward Woodward, not the terrible film.
Yeah.
And something like Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be good.
That would be good. Yeah.
That would
be good. Or one of the new, like NCIS or something like that, crossed over with an old school detective like Kojak or Columbo or something like that.
Cagney and Lacey.
Yeah, Cagney and Lacey. I used to love Cagney and Lacey.
Me
Cagney and
too.
Lacey, yeah, I miss it.
Ooh,
I don't think Tara misses it much.
No, I'm
A
not.
crossover between Sapphire and Steel
Yeah.
Awesome.
and what's the name of that show? Go on. Outlander.
Outlander.
Is that the one where she travels back in time?
Yeah, where she goes through
Yeah.
the bricks.
Yeah, that would be good. That would Outlander. I've not seen much
Oh
of it.
yes, Harriet, Sherlock and Doctor Who.
Yeah, Sherlock and Doctor Who might work.
Why, what nuts?
But
Sherlock and Doctor Who, that
yeah,
would be
it might work. Yeah, it might work. But I think that people are excited because Tennant's coming back, and so they want to see something like that. And again, it's interesting now because I'm sort of purging myself of all the old horror films that I was watching for years, and basically to keep the balance of my mind straight.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of looking at the backs of lots of these old horror films, and a lot of them are rubbish. Some of them are quite good, but a lot of them are terrible.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of it.
You need to explain though that you like old B movies.
I do like old B movies. There's a selection of films. There was one called just trying to think what it was called. Oh no, I can't remember, to be honest. Yeah, it was called The Deadly Bees, and I'm fairly sure it was this mad beekeeper in Kent or Surrey or something like that, and he trained these African killer bees to attack people, and it was just completely bananas, but still more entertaining than a lot of the reality TV shows that are on now. Reality TV is it's a nightmare. When people ask me if I'm allergic or intolerant to anything, it's reality TV and football. Just football.
I hate it with a passion.
Yeah.
The kids who Love Island, that, and I'm going, I don't want to know.
No.
It's all make believe crap. I don't want to know. I call what it I really got. Oh God,
I don't
somebody
watch
else
it.
is in minute.
And they bring, I think what they should do, if they're going to do a reality TV, Sharon, I mean, you might not agree with this, but then instead of giving like perfect people or everyone like that, just give everyone their own show. And I know that's kind of what YouTube is, but there should be the Sharon show. There should be the John Pertwee show. There should be the Tara Louise show.
Then would be more interested because there'd be regular folklore. Of course, these ones on these reality shows are always picture perfect, and I'm like, really?
Yeah, I think it's because they've just broken it down to the basic thing. They've broken it down to absolute baby food TV, and they're kind of spoon feeding it people.
Well, let's face it, a lot of the younger population, I'm trying to be polite here, don't know how to do things. And it's like I say with the films, they have no original ideas.
None, no.
What do they do? Steal it from the 80s. The amount of 80s remakes or films based on films from the 80s, and you're like, do you have no ideas of your own?
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
The Crafty Witch has put, she does like to watch Gogglebox though.
Gogglebox?
Gogglebox is okay. That's people watching telly, isn't it? That's people watching telly, yeah.
Which is good because it gives you any information about a show you might not watch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But having said that, again, it would be, it's with Gogglebox, they do take a wide spectrum of people from different walks of life and everything like that, don't they? I'm kind of glad they've not picked us to go onto Gogglebox. I think it's unlikely, but I'm glad that they've not picked us because we'd be
banned.
Well, not banned. No, I think we'd be slightly more vocal towards a lot of these stuff that's screened than just like, oh, that doesn't look very good, dear.
John says I've got truth Tourette's.
She does have truth Tourette's. Yeah, we go into different places and things like that. A well-known high street store that sells CDs and DVDs.
Yeah.
So we go in there, and she goes at the top of her voice, "Goodness me! Look at the price of that. That's outrageous."
That's not what I
said. I know what you mean.
Honestly, that's not what I said. That was way more polite.
And then just it expresses her genuine disbelief in loud vocalization.
Don't blame her.
It just comes.
And now with me, I always say it, speak your mind, say
Yeah.
your piece.
Yeah, exactly.
Shame the devil, I think, believe the saying is.
Yeah, that's it. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go now.
No.
I am. I'm going to go because I'm needing the upstairs area. Sharon, I shall speak to you soon. Oh, hang on. I'm going to hand it over. I'm handing it over.
Okay, doke.
She's coming up. She's coming on live. Are you coming on live? I'm regenerating. Oh, you need that. Yeah.
I ignore the hair.
Hi. What did you do? You sideways.
Why am I sideways? There, that's
There
better. Ignore me. I'm just having a bad hair day.
What I think I'll do first, Tori, is open this, get this out of the way. Because this cake, I've no idea what it is. I'm hoping it's the one that I won from Cindy, but to be honest, I don't know. Okay, well, it's definitely a diamond pipe, that much I did know. Let's see what's inside, shall we? And see whether it's one I've ordered or one that was a prize. Oh no, I remember this. I ordered it for the Christmas event. Saw this, it was on Amazon, $4.99, and it's all crystals. And it's Christmas wreath.
Oh, that is lovely. That
And
looks
it's
really nice.
Well, normally, Cindy, you're the only one who sends by Every. And on the top of, let me try and hide my address. On the top of the envelope, it says, it's not showing up here, but it's there.
Yeah.
Every. Yeah. And I thought, well, it might be because I won one on Cindy's channel the other week. But obviously, it's not. It's the wreath I ordered, comes with a standard kit. But it literally, let me put that under there, is all crystals.
So what company did you order that off, Sharon?
I'll send you a link. It was on Amazon, as I said. So, and it was quite cheap. And I mean, the legend's a bit tiny, but there's literally 12 colours.
What size is it? Do you know?
I don't know whether it's return. Let's have a look. 35 by 35.
Nice.
It literally is a tiny one. But if I can get this, I don't know. With this light, if you'll see the legend. There.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But literally, it's horrible symbols, which I hate. I mean, one's a radiation sign, but you've got reds, greens, golds. You've got some bigger reds in there.
Nice.
Look at the shine on them. Not bad. I'll send you the link tomorrow if you remind me, because you know my brain's like.
The crafty witch says she loves it.
Richard, let me throw something at him. I'll put it on the table.
Does Stu do any hobbies, Sharon?
Talking to yourself and the birds. She asked if you've got any hobbies, and I went collecting Doctor Who and talking to the birds and himself.
Doctor Who, birds, anything past.
Oh, behave yourself. He went the birds, the Doctor Who, and any women that walk past. Because John needed.
Haribo TV says no more Doctor Who, please. Last warning. What, Haribo? What's wrong with Doctor Who? What about it? Don't you like?
He absolutely hates it with a passion.
It's a shame that is. A whole universe of things out there, Doctor Who related.
Oh, I know. Do you want to talk about your channel a bit, Tara? Tell people about that.
My channel is second part of the name of the group, which is Diamond Pixie Craft. Diamonds, because obviously the diamond painting, and Pixie, because I used to be called Pixie all the time. It was my nickname. So, Diamond Pixie Craft. I do diamond painting. I'm going to start doing some other things on there as well. I just... The Crafty Witch has put, some people have no taste.
Exactly.
And Haribo's put those with no taste, like Doctor Who. Oh, Haribo, that's mean.
That's fighting talk with the men.
Yeah. Oh, that's really mean.
Bring it up a bit so you can see my face, Mother. I don't need to.
Huh?
I'm trying to find the adjust switch for the light because it's blinding me. Let's take it down a notch.
Yeah, I find that with my light. It's either ridiculously bright or not bright at all.
Well, I have something called photophobia, which is an allergy to white lights. So I'm actually supposed to have blue lighting, but obviously nobody else likes blue lighting. So I can't have the big light on at night because it's so bright it physically hurts. But the with a ring light, because it's got the 3 modes, I can kind of have it in between. So, you know. But obviously I don't want it too dark that nobody can see us.
That's right, Crafty Witch. Crafty Witch says if you mess with the witch, you get the broom.
He'd enjoy it though. That's the problem. He'd enjoy it.
I've been diamond painting for about 3 or 4 years, and I was very, very into it when I first started, and then we moved house.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to sound really strange, but I had one on this board, and I put it under the settee for safekeeping, and it was under there for 8 months. And then I pulled it out. I thought, oh, I forgot this was under there. I then got straight back into diamond painting again.
Exactly.
So I
well,
obviously...
you're to blame for my addiction, and Harrietta's to blame for my resin addiction.
Your resin's good. Tell me, what have you been working on recently?
Stuart, could you give him a nudge so I can show Tara the resin stuff I've made? I made a lovely cat with the third eye.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that. I've made some key rings. I've made some half moons that I'll be turning into cover minders. I got some glow in the dark powders today, so I'm going to be experimenting. No, the things I've made with the resin. You can pass them if you want me to show them off though. And the stuff I had today. Yeah, pass me that. Yeah, pass me. Stop swearing, I'm on a live. Okay. I do apologise. My husband does not understand the concept of a live and that you cannot edit and he keeps swearing. Hi, Jodie. Okay, I got these to try today. They are glow in the dark. And they really do glow. I'll need the torch to show them. I'm just going to pick a random colour. It says rose red, but it looks pink to me. But when you, I don't know whether this will show under this light, but we shall try. When you put the UV light on it, it turns yellow.
Ah.
So, and they're all like that. I mean, you put them on the tab. You've got yellows, and it shows you on the back which one it turns into. So I'm going to see how them come out maybe on the third eye of a cat. Because I'm thinking if we make that glow in the dark and the other eyes regular eyes, at night all you would see is that one eye. Yeah. Which was kind of freaky. because the cat I'm on about is get me little bits and bobs. Bearing in mind I've given some of the items I've made away, but I made a S keyring that I yet have to put the keyring bits on. I made a couple of hearts. There's one.
That's nice.
Here's a couple of bigger ones. But I love the way the mica powder works, because whatever light you put in, it always seems to cast it differently. I made this one with a couple of shells in, which you can't really see on the front, but if you turn it round, and I'm going to turn that into a cover mind. I have a couple of teardrops. Don't know if you can see them. I used a bit of leftover resin to make that one.
How long does it take?
I'm going to turn into cover minders. This one is in my mum's favourite colour, red. And then this is in Haribo's favourite colour, green. Hi, Vicky, and hi, anybody who's come in. And then we have the cat.
Awesome.
And I also have one of these cats, but instead of having the extra height, it has horns.
Yeah. That is awesome.
But today, we're looking out in the package we have. Oh. That's the only thing I hate about the bags. They put the silicone moulds in. They stick to the... Okay, that's no good anymore. They stick to the moulds.
Yeah.
But we have some this lighting. Let me try changing the colour of the light. Try that one. We have snakes.
Ah, yeah, I can see them now.
And you can make them into little... And then these ones are quite naughty. But I think some people will appreciate it.
Can't read it backwards. Yes. Very good, yes. Right, I've got to go because John wants his iPad back.
Okay.
And I don't think you're coming back on, are you? If you want to send me a link, Sharon, I'll join you.
Say again?
If you want to send me a link, I'll join you.
Send you the link. I'll send you
Use the same one John used. It's exactly the same link.
I'll send you the link. All right. Night, everybody, from me. Tara's coming on now.
So does anybody have any questions? What canvases are you all working on? You'll be back. Somebody will be back. There we go. We have 17 people watching. I'm sure somebody wants to ask something. Duckling from... I think I've seen that one. Oh, that's cool. Hang on, I think we have another guest. Add to stream. There we go.
I'm back.
Well, Tara, sorry about that.
Oh no, it's just that John wanted his iPad back, so I'm on my iPad now.
Okie doke.
Thank
Thank you very much for joining. It was very nice of him. Must do what we can to... Oh, it's gone again. What happened, Tara? It's like the pumpkin dragon. I'm absolutely loving it, Vicky. But it seems like I've been on it forever now.
Wrong button, sorry. That was my fault.
We're coming on the stream and hopefully we can get him a few more subscribers and get him doing videos again.
He's just had a really stressful day at work, and that's why it normally would be on longer. Yeah,
you know, everybody needs a bit of a boost. I am here listening. Did a 7 hour. I know you did a 7 hour. You need Muttnuts to go to Haribo's Facebook and check out what he's posted on his page. He asked me to tag you in it, but I actually didn't have you on my Facebook, so I couldn't. But look up Haribo Potter.
I watched some of Haribo shopping trip yesterday.
He did 3 lives yesterday. I was exhausted. I think he did the lives, but being in there as an admin, he was like, he did 1 live, I come out, and then he did another live, and I was supposed to do a recorded video yesterday, which I ended up doing this morning. Oh, it was just, I'm on there this morning, I thought, I'll do my recording, then I'll do my live tonight. So I'm sitting there doing my recording, and Haribo rings. So I restart the recording. Then the Specsavers ring, and I'm like... And then after it was about 30 minutes in, I thought, it's time to end this stream, as my son went. And you hear him snoring at the end of the video. I'm like...
It's like that, though, isn't it? You wait all day, and the second you start recording, the phone rings, somebody comes to the door.
Every time.
Yeah. I've actually I'm planning a whip and chat. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow. I'm a bit behind. Yeah.
To be honest, Vicky, I've taken that much cough medicine to stop me coughing on this live. But I can feel here that I do want to start coughing again. That's why I keep having a sip of my drink so I don't have another coughing fit. Problem with me when I get a cough is I can't shift it for months.
Yeah, with you on that.
And it just lingers.
I've had 3 reminders from the doctors to go and have my flu jab. You think you're trying to tell me something?
Tomorrow. They rang me late last night and said it's the nurses from the doctors. And I went, yeah, they says you're eligible for your flu and your 4th COVID jab. And I said, okay, and this we can only do it on Saturday. And I went, that's okay, but does it matter if there's a lot of people? Because obviously mum and dad come. They went, no, we'll be in and out within 5 minutes. I says, but the only time we can fit you in is Saturday. I went, that's fair enough then.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely having my flu jab. I'm not sure I want another COVID jab.
Well, they're going to do me and Richard together because of us both being, you know, vulnerable and housebound. I think it's more important we have it because people think it's those that go out that are more at risk, but it's not. Those that go out do kind of build an immunity to it. But if you're stuck in a house and somebody comes in with it, you've got nowhere to escape it.
That's true. And they've got higher immunity because they're around people.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
'cause I have the nurses come into my legs and my feet. They're obviously visiting other vulnerable patients, and you have to be careful of what they're bringing in, more or less. So here it goes.
Vicky said she's had 2 reminders for the flu jab, and there are some nasty coughs and colds about. There are some pretty nasty ones.
And because there are so many nasty coughs about, people hear you cough and they panic, oh, it's the Rona, and
Yeah,
it's
they'll
just,
look at you, don't they? That special look they've got, like you've got the plague.
I'm surprised how many of our YouTubers though have gone down with it. I think I must be boring people. We've dropped from 17 to 11.
People are in and out. It's like
Oh,
it's
no.
Friday. It's a Friday, isn't it? It's a busy.
I'm still surprised that I'm getting 11 people.
That's brilliant news.
And I'm still surprised that I hit that 200.
Is he okay now, Vicky?
Say again?
Vicky's put. She thinks it's easier being at home to pick it up, which I agree. And then she put she was convinced her COVID had a partner last week. I hope he's okay.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with my
Haribo.
It literally is just a cough.
Haribo, that's harsh. Haribo says if you have no taste, it could be COVID, or it could be the fact you're a Doctor Who fan. I'm not going to respond to that one.
He's always having a dig at Doctor Who because he's Stuart liking it so much. Have you got your canvas ready for November?
Yes, me and gnomes. I love gnomes. I've got loads. This is my favourite time of year. Autumn and winter.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. I know it's cold and nobody likes it cold, but I do. And I love the lights, but I love the feeling as well. And, people trying to be nicer to each other.
Well, this time of year is especially nice for me and for Arietta because of Darwin. But yeah, I've got my Up to Snowgood canvas kitted up. Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Sorry.
There is an event in my group, Haribo. So feel free to go and look at that, and it will tell you the person that is running the event. Like the Up to Snowgood is Cindy from Diamond Painting Fanatics, and it's run from the 1st of November to the 31st of January.
And Haribo, you can find links for all the events on Sassy Crafty and Sisters, on Pencil Surprises and Diamond Pixie Craft. And you're going to have to forgive me. I can't remember Diamond Grandma's group name.
Diamond Grandma Crafts.
Diamond Grandma Craft. So you think I'd remember that, wouldn't you? But there is, if you look down through the lists, there's normally a list, and Sharon's normally good at getting lists, aren't you, Sharon? You're normally good at knowing.
Well, what I've done with each of the ones in our group, which is why I pointed him there, is I've tagged the person who's running the event so that they can click on their name and find more information.
And you don't have to apply. They just basically say something like, no, it's not John or Mum Mug. They basically just say, can you follow like if it's like pink, can you do something pink? Or I mean, mostly people are pretty good with letting anybody join in, aren't they? There's not a lot of rules normally.
Some of them are licensed works only, but it's only a few of them. Most do like a fresh start though. Some won't be bothered, but a lot like fresh starts. But like Cindy's event, as I said, it runs for 2 months. Or is it 3 months? November, December, January. 3 months. It starts 1st of November and ends January 31st. The Doctor Who one runs November 1st to November 31st.
I'm guessing Haribo's entering that one, aren't you, Haribo?
Let's see what's the other. There's a landscape one going on with Diamond Grandma. The Sassy Crafting Sisters have one, but off the top of my head, I can't think of the name. And there is some others. I have a couple I've got to actually put on the list, because I was given a list of Christopher Colassis' events and somebody else's, but I've got to update the list. But as you all know, I haven't exactly been lately.
I have a question for not just for you, Sharon, but for everybody, and that is, I'm one of these really irritating people that can't start a new picture till they finish an old picture. I've just something in me don't want me to do it, and I know that some people have loads kitted up, and I can have them kitted up in advance. That's not the issue. I just can't start more than one at a time.
I tried in, I think it was July. I actually had 11 kits kitted up to do that month, and I literally started doing a bit on a meter, and I thought, I can't do this. So I just started with the first one, did that, moved on to the next one, did that, moved on to the next one, did that. But my dad had bought me this storage case, which holds, I think it's 180 bottles. Yeah. So I literally kitted up 11 kits in that one case. And what I did was I wrote the numbers on the bottles in, say, a purple pen for one, a blue pen for the other, green for another. And then whatever I'd written the numbers on the tickets for the labels, I went to the canvas, say it was the Doctor Who one, and I'd wrote in purple. I wrote a purple dot on that canvas. Yeah. So that I knew the purple went with the purple and so on. And that was how I did it. But my biggest problem is I'm trying to help and support everybody. I always have done and I always will.
You can't do every event, though. It's impossible.
With this cough, I honestly think it's because I'm stressing myself out. I am trying to please everybody and help everybody. I mean, like yesterday, I wanted to help Haribo in his lives, which I did. But then I was also trying to do my diamond painting, and I was also trying to get ready for today. And I've got some resin I've got orders to do, and I can't fit it all into a day. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to bed and I'm thinking, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I've got to do this, I've got to, and then I'm not sleeping.
No, don't do that to yourself.
What I've said as of today, I will continue to support people the best I can, but I'm not going to be doing the long shout out lists. I will shout out people, but I am not doing that long shout out list again. I am not committing to every event. I will do what I can. Originally, I was going to try and do 4 Doctor Who, 6 landscapes, 4 Christmas, and then the food one. And I know I'm not going to be able to do it.
Was you planning to sleep at all that month?
Exactly. So what I've said now is I will do 1 for Snowgood, 1 for Doctor Who. If I get chance, I'll do the landscape. If I get chance, I'll do another event. But if I can do more after, maybe. But I'm not committing to it. I will get to what I get to.
Vicky's put she does one at a time, and she's put that people will understand that, Sharon.
Some will, but unfortunately some won't. They think that if you don't do their event, you're not supporting them. Well, I'm sorry, but that's what they're going to have to think.
No, I don't think that. I think that they'd understand. I mean, you know, you're there, you're trying. I think that's the important thing. Crafting with V put, I will try to do a landscape one. And she's also put, I always have at least 3 going at once. Right now I have 5, but I'm almost done with one of them. Wow. And Mutnuts has just put, I have 6 kitted up as going to step out of my comfort zone and take an attempt to work at 2 different DPs. They will both get so many days each, and out of my DP videos, days to be worked on.
Yeah, that makes sense. But you do a lot of videos, Mutnuts. I mean, what is it, 4 or 5 a day?
I don't know how. With me, it's energy, and like, because I've been changing a lot of things about my lifestyle, as you know, Sharon, and it's had a knock-on effect, like with energy, and I've been weak, and I can eat something today, but if I eat the same thing tomorrow, it'll make me throw up. So it's all that's had a knock-on effect, which is why my videos have gone very hit and miss, because when I think, oh, I'll have a good day tomorrow, I'm going to be able to do it. Can't do it.
Well, it's not remember this, as you know, Tara, not a lot of people do. I've been suffering with my diabetes issue since June. My waking sugars were 26. And that's with no food, no sugar or anything in my body. I was waking up with sugars of 26.
Wow.
They said that I'm actually at risk of having a severe stroke and to avoid stress. Since June. And for one, you know what Stuart's like. That's all I'm going to say.
The Crafty Witch has put, do I have to ban you from my event just to make you have a break?
Probably, Arietta, probably. But saying that, I did find a perfect canvas today for yours. But I've got to get it before December because Cindy is going on a no buy from January. And I have said I will support her by going on the no buy. But the loophole is, if anybody else buys me canvases, I haven't bought them. But I personally can't buy any. But that's Stuart can't buy me, my dad can't buy me, my mum can't buy me. But I can't buy any.
I'm really lucky because if I don't, Smurfy will buy them for me. And anybody that doesn't know Smurfy is John.
Yeah.
On earlier. And Connor tends to be a really good supporter of canvases as well.
Well, my mum found a bloke on Bilston Market who got big boxes of paintings and he's knocking them out at £2 a piece.
Yeah. How many people like that?
I mean, granted, some are really tiny, but some are 30 by 40s. I mean, if you watch my video with Mum last week, we got 5 last week. And as I said, for what we paid, well, they've said that they're trying me on 3 metformin a day and this other tablet that they've given me. They said I will lose weight. And they said that if that doesn't bring the sugars down, the next step is insulin. There you go. Look at Cindy, 20 a month.
20 a month. What? Wow. That's.
Yeah.
Hello, life, as Tiffany knows it. How you doing? And hello to you too.
So yeah, Cindy, tell people about your event.
What we could say, Sharon, is why, you know, on our, I mean, I can't say it. I know this Sassy Crafting Sisters won't mind, but I can definitely say it for our wall. If you've got an event or a list of events, go on to Pencil Surprises from Diamond Pixie Craft wall and post them and your YouTube links as well, so people, anybody that's not seen them can watch them. That way, then. That way, you know, we don't mind that, do we, Sharon?
No, that's what the group's there for. The same as they can post their works in progress for any events. It doesn't have to be events run by me or you. It can be any events. We don't mind them posting in the group because a lot of people don't have Facebook groups. So they can post them in ours with hashtags so that the people who are running the events can see the entries. And yes, Cindy, 20 a month if I can sweet talk Mummy and give her the money to get them, yes. But I'm not buying them.
Like what she's ordered some new ones at the end of the month, but doesn't have a set limit yet. I don't set my limits, my bank balance does.
Well, you can imagine. I said to Stuart, Doctor Who, and that was it, he ordered 6.
See, the thing, Stuart sounds like he's easier to get for than John, because John only likes retro Doctor Who. So it's anything past Doctor 8, he's not interested in.
Well, you can tell that people prefer retro by the price of the canvases, because I went on there yesterday, and any Jodie Whittaker canvases are £6.66 and £4.99 postage. Anything of the other Doctors is £21 to £50.
Yeah.
So that says it all.
That does kind of limit you, really, for what you can.
Oh, happy behave.
What have we put? Let's have a look.
And thank you, Merlin Ray, for turning up.
Oh, that's harsh, Harry, but you can't resign. You've been drafted.
You can't resign. You're the admin.
People that are drafted can't resign. You're stuck with us, I'm afraid. You're just going to have to bite the bullet and start liking Doctor Who. That's it. But saying that, I'm kind of with him. If he feels like I do with sport, I hate sport. So.
Yeah, I do. Me too. And I think I have stepped into another dimension, because I have some blasts from the past here. Mr. Merle Snell and his husband Ray are friends that haven't been around for a while, but I've known a lot of years. And so is Brittany. They're from America. Brittany's in Florida. And Mr. Merle Snell and Ray are in... I forgot.
He says, don't forget to take your tablets, by the way.
Oh, is it that time of night? Oh, no, I've got 10 minutes.
It must be at this point.
I have been forgetting, because I have to have my morphine every 12 hours. And I've been that out of it lately that 3 nights this week I forgot to take it.
I didn't realise that I'm morphine intolerant until when I had my thyroid done. They give me morphine, and let's just say I was severely poorly when I woke up.
Yeah.
Didn't think too much of it. Thought it could have been anything that made me feel like that. Not going to particularly put it down to the morphine. When I had my recent surgery in August, they give me morphine. To say I was ill when I woke up again was a complete understatement, and the hospital written across my notes: do not give this patient morphine. So I'm never having morphine again. And yeah,
Ray's Cuban, but
oh, hello.
We call him Mexican because, have you ever heard this? You probably have, the Johnny Cash song Ring of Fire.
Yes.
Well, we take the Mickey out of Ray and call him the Burning Ring of Fire, and from that we got Mr. Mexican. So, you know.
Have you seen Stan Heltzing?
Not sure.
It's like a Mickey tape film of like horror films. So they pull a bit of everything in it, and they end up in this village that it got destroyed by being burnt. And they're having this sting-off against Freddy Krueger, Pinhead, and a few of the others to see who's going to survive. So Stan Heltzing and the 3 people that it's with sing Burning Ring of Fire.
Well,
it's quite funny if you've not seen it.
Yeah, well, as you all know, Stuart collects. Hannibal calls them dolls. Stuart calls them figures and whatever else. But you know the annoying ones you get at Christmas and Halloween and all them that make noises. Well, he decided the other day to get a mariachi dancer. Maracas and all.
Yeah. And
I'm sorry, every time I see it, it reminds me of Ray.
Never mind, Ray.
And if anybody would like to see it, please let me know. It's so funny. It literally sits here and does this with the maracas.
Haribo says you need to show it.
Oh, Richard.
How is Richard doing? Is he doing all right?
Yeah, he's doing okay. Let's get his attention if I can. He's watching his telly so he doesn't disturb me.
Says he throwing some attacks him. That's great.
Richard, darling. We'll have to get attention somehow.
Sorry I bounced that off your head, but can you do
I
this
want
one?
the mariachi doll. I just throw my tablet box at you. Hey, Dee.
Hello, Dee Griffiths. She put, hooray, she got to chat at last. I have no idea what's going on with this stupid bit of fringe here that wants to stick up like my...
You should see what my son's done. I had a piece of hair sticking in here earlier, and I went, I've got to get it stuck up before the live. So he put it up, and he's used my nail file to hold the hair in place. I literally got the nail file in my hair, holding my hair in.
That's more effort than I'm into right now. Sorry about the noises. My cats are running around like nutters.
Can't hear them. Here we go.
Oh, that's awesome.
I told you it got little.
You've got to press the button, Sharon.
Okay, you asked for this.
You've got the patience in there.
And that's as much as I'm going to do because I've just thought about the music in it.
You've got way more patience than I have. That'd be thrown at a wall.
Oh, that is not the best. The best is the one he got last year. It's a pig or a cat dressed in Halloween.
It's a pig dressed in
and when you press its paw, it plays one tune, but if you hold it by the tail, it squeals. Don't put it on yet, just let me show them.
I want to do that.
Okay. Literally.
Sorry.
It's
It's staring down at a witch's hat.
It's a cow.
Because
That's awesome.
and when you hold this, watch. We named it Jodie. And when you play it, it goes.
Segment 1.
So yeah,
I love the Addams Family. That's awesome.
that's why I don't want to get us a mark, so that's why I'm only playing a snippet.
What Nuts has put? I have a duck that does a version of Blake Skeleton song "Boys Around Here."
Oh, good, Richard. But yeah, we named that one Jodie because of how it squeals.
Okay.
Oh yes. So what canvas are you working on right now?
Me. I'm still working on the Two Kittens one because I had to finish that one that's been driving me nuts for some reason. That Alice in Wonderland cat. I don't know what it is about it, and I had a million colour changes, but it just seemed to go forever. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm too stubborn to give up working on it. I'm one of the people that has to finish.
Well, Haribo was working on a cat in tulips, but he's had to get another canvas because he dropped all his drills and mixed them up. And of course, remember, he didn't have storage jars, so they're all in little bags and they went everywhere. So There was no saving them.
Bless, no. Oh no. I think the closest I've ever come to that was my cat knocked my case down, and I only had like the 28 case, you know, with the little four packs together.
Hmm.
But luckily, I've got the patience of a saint, so I just sat and picked through them.
Well, I know you're not. You're not sending me any more canvases. I have too many of my own to do. So he's brought this lovely canvas that should be arriving tomorrow, and it's very him.
Come here, then. Come here.
Well, it's like the one I did for the breast cancer awareness, Brittany. It was a mermaid sitting on a rock, and it was pinks and blues and teals, and then the mermaid was all 939, and they didn't send any. They sent me every colour except the 939. So I'm like, what am I going to do? Luckily enough, Haribo got me some 939 because the company, don't get me wrong, said they would send them, but it was going to take 30 days or more to get here.
Oh no.
So I can finish a 30 by 40 in 3 days. So that's the word.
Sorry, guys, that was the
To be co-host.
I think that kind of could have been my problem with this canvas with the Alice in Wonderland cat. It coming out of colour, and like you, I'm one of these. I ain't got the patience to wait. Smith Speeds, for anybody that lives in the UK, Smith Speeds, they're really quick to deliver, and they're really cheap. They're about 30p for 200. So, you know what I mean. I just ordered from them, but I just get hooked up on one canvas, and I've got to stop doing that.
And yeah, Teresa are really good over at Smith Speeds.
Oh, they've got one that I want to order. I'm not telling anybody what it is, but they've got one I want to order. It's the Heaven and Earth design, which is as much as I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful Heaven and Earth. So I'm
going to read that question, Tara.
Go on and I'll have a look. Let's have a look. I spilled out all my drills from my first number. My daughter given. Oh, V, that's. Yes, it is. He's called Stormageddon, Dark Lord of All. I bet you can never guess where we got his name from. I'll give you a clue. Doctor Who. Yeah. We've got Stormageddon. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then we've got Purdy. And in case you're wondering, Purdy's from the New Avengers.
Yep.
She just purrs her head off all the time at you, so it was the best thing we could call.
If I'm correct.
Let's have a look. Ow.
Diana Rigg.
Yeah, crafting with E-put. I spilled all my drills out on my first canvas ever. Oh, her daughter had given it her to try out, and she was over halfway done. Oh, that's horrid. Oh, that's harsh. Mutnuts put. I spilled all mine out on the first DP right after I put on the last drill. Yeah, well, that's a good thing that you got the last drill on before you did it, because it's not always like that.
Well, poor Haribo was on his first section, so
I think Haribo ought to do another live doing his DP.
Yeah, I keep telling him that.
Yeah, because everybody vote that Haribo should do it, because he was doing well when I watched it last week. I enjoyed watching him do it. If
I get 20 likes on this live, Haribo will DP live.
Haribo should join us in chat as well one time.
He wants to do that next week. I said I'd consider it if he behaves. If he behaves, I will consider it.
Oh dear, that's a challenge.
Yeah, that's a challenge for him to behave.
Oh no, give me a kiss. My cat, he loves me very much.
It's like Haribo's cat Molly. She will be in his room, not bothering him. As soon as he goes live, she's there, plonks herself on his table. And I said, she just wants to be your co-host.
I get no choice with him. He won't leave me alone, will you?
Well, it's like today he was doing the Lego, and all you could hear in the background was Molly meowing.
Watch, if I leave him alone, if I don't talk to him.
There goes the little ear. He's like, Mummy. Oh, that's so cute.
Got to be the centre of attention, haven't you, Storm? Right? He was a rescue, and he had a few patches of fur missing, and they grew back everywhere except for on that leg.
Yeah.
But saying that, I've had him over 10 years, haven't I? And he just thinks all I should be doing all day is hugging him and giving him kisses, don't you?
Yeah, that's cat's beer. Dog, tell it to sit down, it's to sit down and sleep. A cat, it's on the boss, not you.
Vicky's put, I've got a cat climbing over me right now. And Haribo's put, I'm unliking now. You can't unlike Haribo. 2,000, come on. That's not fair. There's not that many people in the chat. But no, this is constant. He will not move. He will be here forever. Yeah. Won't you?
Well, my battery's running low, so...
Right. So, shall we say... I will say bye.
I'll
And let you...
if there's any more questions, and if not, we'll call it a night, because we've been live for over an hour.
And don't forget, post your links, your videos, your pictures, whatever you like, in Pencil Surprises and Diamond Pixie Craft on Facebook.
Yeah.
And that way,
and if
people
you
can find...
remember, why not?
and any events you've got going as well. And that way, then we can all share and we can all join in.
Yeah, I don't suppose anybody has the link to the group, Andy.
Not off the top. Muddo's put her cat is called Zoe, and she's the boss. Yeah, all cats are the boss.
I'm not doing the cat canvas. Ask Tora to do it for you. I literally have too many to do right now.
You need to do it, Haribo. You need to finish it. You're right. I've got another cat, but she's very timid. She's thinking about coming to say hi, but she's not sure. No, I think that's. Oh, hang on.
Then don't. I'm not going to force you to do a live. It was just that somebody wanted to see you, but it's your choice. Do what makes you happy.
Yeah, you have to do your own thing that keeps you happy.
Yeah. Take care, Dad. See you in the morning.
Who's that? Bye, DS.
That's my dad.
Bye, Dad.
Okay. If everybody has asked the questions, I think we will.
That way. That's my dad up there. But unfortunately, he's not with us now.
So, from me, it's love, peace and harmony. And from Tara,
love, peace and harmony back. And I always forget where the camera is. Take care. And I will try and join in the Sassy Sisters PJ party later on.
I won't be there because I've got to be up early.
It might just be in chat, but I will try and definitely be there.
So as always, love, peace and harmony, and see you on the flip side.
Bye.